A great Wednesday morning. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, Texas, and it's a busy morning actually. And let me say, I sent an invite to Sam, but Sam usually spends a lot of his time up and about. As to supposedly he actually does work, and I find that very very strange because I've known Sam for a while, and I've known Sam to be one of those individuals that doesn't necessarily este, do a lot of working out there. But I can make fun of Sam all I want because I've actually known Sam for the greater part of my life, I would say. Sam's a good guy. And I'm very, very proud that he's coming out on the evenings and helping us out in regards to co-hosting the show. Like I've mentioned before, it's a lot easier at times to have a co-host than to do these shows by oneself. But one of the things that I see just sent a message, but of course I'm not going to respond. Is that one of the quotes that I've said is that I'm not going to finish doing these shows. I'm going to continue doing these shows, but it's always a lot easier when you have someone other as helping out, uh, because you get to bounce it back and forth in regards to ideas and thoughts and everything else. Ah, YouTube wasn't helping me, but now it's back on track. Beautiful weather. It's a little bit on the cloudy side. And in the spirit of Frankie Olivo, we'll do the weather segment. As the It's supposedly going to be a hot day and a cold weekend. So everyone get ready for it. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. There it is. I literally have issues getting everything situated. And it doesn't matter how early I start, I still have issues getting stuff situated. Short show today. I do have individuals at the office. I have a studio audience, a larger studio audience than normal. Este, but that goes with the territory. ¿Verdad, primo? That salió. Our normal,
Hey, good morning, everyone.
oh, he's there.
I
He's
heard my name. I'm a special guest.
not a special guest.
Well, I'm a professional person.
No. Este, but he's usually here for some reason now more than often, and I think that's one of the reasons why more people are blocking me from their Facebook. But that's a story for another day. Este, it's always good. I think when we first started doing the shows early on in the during the pandemic, we were actually doing them from home. So it got a little bit on the hard side to have anyone present because I don't like many people around me early in the morning anyway. But it was when we started to move into the studio that it got a little bit easier to have a studio audience. And I remember having studio audience in the evening. It was kind of like a trippy deal because you bounce off a lot of the individuals that are in the room the same way you bounce off a co-host, and that's why I appreciate Sam coming on uh, during uh, Maggie's hiatus, and don't know if or when Maggie's coming back, but we love Maggie. We know that she knows that. Let me get to the comments, and then we'll go into what's going on today, and then we'll finish show. I do actually have a wedding. That's the only reason why I'm dressed up so early in the morning. Este, and let me say, I had an issue yesterday with someone coming on to one of the posts that I shared in regards to performing weddings, and the feedback that I got was, "Usted para qué se viste de sacerdote si no es sacerdote?" I said, "Well, according to who?" According to you. And then what they did, they went out there and got this WikiLeaks, not WikiLeaks, but Wiki page or something. That page that gives you all that information, and they said, "Well, this is what a priest is supposed to be." And I said, "Well, that's your definition of a priest, and if that's the only or sacerdote, I don't consider myself one of the Catholic priests, if that's what you're trying to refer to, but." Just because a certain religious group is known for having a certain name associated with it doesn't mean that it is exclusive to them. Actually, if you and part of it has to do with a lot of the folks not having any type of scripture knowledge. If you go back and read scripture in antiquity, you're going to see sacerdote all over scripture. And, many millennium before the Catholic Church adopted the name. So stop being so stiff. Good morning. Good morning, Accardo. Accardo. Good morning. But with that said, let me say I can dress any way I want. This is still America, and because it's America, I can dress any which way that I so please, and you can too. Is that the guy from last night? Yes, that's the guy from last night. He's here all the time now, and I don't know why. Pablo Herrera. Pablo, let me know if you could come on in the mornings, and we could do the mornings together. Good morning. Good morning, Peppermint Patty. Good morning. Good morning, Zudi. You dress great, right? I keep telling people that, and for some reason, people don't believe me. I dress amazing, but I dress as myself. One of the things that people that started to work with me at the office have noticed, and I don't know if a lot of, I think Zuri, but one of the things that a lot of people do not know about me is that I change clothes like 2, 3 times a day. It just depends on what mood I'm feeling. I literally change clothes 2 to 3 times a day. That's one of the benefits of having a dressing room at your office. And I know that when a lot of people stop by, they start to say, "Oh, last one, do you actually live at your office?" And I said, "No, it just feels like I live at my office because I'm always here, but I do not live at my office. I live at my home. I spend most days here at the office, but that's beside the point. And the only reason I spend most of the day here is because I have the show at 9 o'clock in the morning. I actually work. I was actually supposed to perform a wedding at 8:30 this morning, but people got late. I don't mind when individuals are late for a wedding if it's going to be done here at my office, you know, because I do have a little nice, beautiful little chapel set up. So as long as I'm doing the weddings at my office, I have no issue with people being late. You could be as late as you want. I'm still going to be here. It's when I have to go somewhere else and perform a wedding. If you're going to be late, me matas la vida. It's like, don't do this to me, guys. And I try to be as patient as possible. But a lot of people, they'll come up with, hey, well, my parents haven't gotten here yet. Do you mind waiting? I'm going like, I got other stuff to do. You know, I know it seems that I don't do anything but come on social media and and sit here at my office all day watching Netflix and HBO Max, which you're partially right, but you're interfering in my TV watching time or my streaming watching time, and I don't like that. And one of the reasons is I am mega punctual. I do everything to be on time. I If I tell you at 9 o'clock, I will be there at 8:55 at the latest, and I'll be on time. And if for some reason I can't be on time, I'll go out there and I'll send you a message. Hey, no la puedo hacer. I'm going to be a couple of minutes late. Or ultimately I had some disaster and I had to cancel. But I'll let you know beforehand. I won't let you know afterwards. And that's, I think, one of the things that one of the amazing traits that I have that a lot of people here don't share in the city of Brownsville. But in regards to the weddings, guys, I'm going to change up the process a little bit. So for individuals from here on out, I'm going to say, guys, if you're going to take more than 15 minutes on the set time that you set, because that's one of the things I tell people, you tell me what time. You tell me what time, because I, give them that responsibility. You give me the time, and I will be there on that time. Pero don't tell me at 8 o'clock, and then you want to get there at 8:30, because it messes up my day. And I'm not complaining about the people coming in today. I mean, I literally had to be here, and I told them that I'll be here at 8:30, and but I'll have the show at 9 o'clock. So if they get here right now, they just have to wait. It's not a big deal because I'm here already, and I need to be here anyway. So doesn't much matter. But if you send me off to Timbuktu to do a wedding, or to Matamoros to do a wedding, and you don't want to, you can't start on time. I think I'm just going to let you know, guys. You know what? Let's reschedule for another day or another hour because I'm not going to wait. So that's one of the things that I want to include in the wedding agreement contracts that I going to start to do is place a stipulation in there that if you're 15 minutes over the time, I'm going to charge you like $100. Why? Because that way maybe it'll encourage you to start on time. But I'll give you those 15 minutes because I'm a pretty awesome guy, full of grace, full of mercy, because I'm wearing a sacerdote uniform. So I'm a pretty cool cat. So but that's one of the things I'll start to instill. Why? Because it's a business, guys, and it's just that simple. It's work. And one of the things that I've told people is always maintain your professional life apart from your social life. You could be late to a social gathering or social event because you expect to be late to a social gathering or social event. Because every time you say, hey, nos vemos para cenar, vamos a vernos a las 8, no one gets there on time. I've learned that. But that's a social event. You cannot do that in your professional life. In your professional life, if you say at 8 o'clock, you better be there at 8 o'clock. Because what happens is that no one takes you seriously anymore. You have to be on time. I used to live in Monterrey, and in Monterrey, I mean, it really was frustrating because no one in Monterrey is on time. No one, no one in Monterrey. If if you tell them 8 o'clock, they think that any time from 8 to 9 is 8 o'clock because son las ocho. I said no. Me pasó. We were going to the Beeps, and they said nos vemos a las 8. Y yo, pues a las 7:45 ahí estoy. 7:45. Pues llegaron las 8, 8:15, 8:20. Yo pedí 8:30, 8:40 va llegando la gente. And I said, guys, what happened? You said 8 o'clock. They said, sí, Erasmo, son las 8. I said, no, son las 8:40. Bueno, son las 8. And for them, in Monterrey, everything is 8 o'clock. So I learned from that. And I just stopped waiting for people. I'm not going to be waiting. If you tell me 8 o'clock and you're not there, I'm going to order. And then I'm going to pay for my meal, and I'm going to make you pay for your meal. And get through the comments, and then we'll start on the City Brownsville. Happy Wednesday. Talk Show Central TV style, the mass debate Thursday at 8 p.m. Yes, that's awesome. Again, I greatly appreciate Royal, and I appreciate Talk Show Central TV style. I mean, great show. And they're coming up with some great topics and again, one of the things that I've said that I envy from Talk Show Central TV style is how they get all these amazing people, to all these amazing folk out there. I mean, I can't get them. I mean, Royal gets mayors and candidates, like the candidate from Hidalgo County, some doctor or something. I can't even get Sam on the show. And he's related to me. You are unique. So you dress in a unique way. To others, it is a weird way. I don't care. Let me tell you one of the things that I did buy. I think I have it right here. I bought a outfit. I bought this outfit in San Cristobal de las Casas. And I can't wait to wear it. And what it is just that. But it actually looks like a sabana. It's what it looks like, a sabana. And it has a little headpiece on it, like there. And you wear it like this. And that's all it is. It doesn't have anything embroidered in it. It's just a sabana. And I guess people may say it looks weird, but what it's called una candona, because the people in La Candona, in the jungle, in that area, in Chiapas, they wear that. I mean, they literally wear it. And I'm going like, I told the guy, I said, like, guys, what are you wearing? They said, así vestimos nosotros porque estamos con la naturaleza and all. They're like, I need to get one of those. Guys, I actually paid $20 for that savana. And, $20 for a savana. I'm not even joking. But I didn't care. It wasn't so much the savana because I could have made that crap. I could have made that. All I had to do was get one of those sabana and cut a little hole in the middle, and I got a candona outfit. But it wasn't the fact that it was a savana, it's that I brought it from Palenque because that's where I bought it. I literally bought it at Palenque. So it it's a little bit special. So I don't care. I don't care if it's a savana with a hole in the middle. It's my savana with a hole in the middle. And it's called una candona, la candona, because that's where it comes from. And I just like that kind of crap. Just do. And I don't care. When I go to a movie, I'll dress any which way I want. Like I dressed up for the Matrix and I dressed up for Spider Man. I don't care. And like I shared in the comment, you should have seen what I wore for Pippi Longstocking's movie. Just I don't care. You get to a point, an age, you just don't care what people think. You don't care what people, if they criticize how you wear, how you walk, how you talk, doesn't much matter. You're 50 some years old. You can do whatever the heck you want. You've already lived the hardest part of your life. Just enjoy. And I think that's why a lot of people have the midlife crisis at 50. I'm 32, but that's a different story. Yep, you do change clothes a lot, and you have a ton of clothes at the office at your house. Oh yes, Sudi's been to my house. I'm not going to say why, but she's been to my house. Zudi, love you. Good morning. Good morning. Mingo Patirnandez. Keep a time is just good business. In 20 years, I have not been late or even canceled a single chess lesson. You must have a trust with, you must be, yeah, any and all business. And let me tell you, there's no one greater in chess here than Royal. Royal is our local chess master. And again, I appreciate the fact that he goes out there and mentors a lot of our kids out there. Not only does he mentor individual kids out there for his business, but I've seen Royal guys at the chess tournaments that they have during the weekend. I mean, the guy's out there all day long. It's amazing. It's pretty cool. Buenos días, Frank, my man. Con esa máscara te ves muchísimo mejor. Déjame decirte. I think that mask, Frank, should be something that you use permanently. It helps. I need to be firm, but you need to be firm. But tell them that the very start there are consequences if they are. Yeah, I agree that, and that's one of the things that I plan to do. Look, guys, we're going to start at this time. Uh, let's get an agreement, and that's one of the reasons why I think I'm going to incorporate it in that little agreement, a little contract. That way, no hay malentendidos. Toga party. I know why I read tanga party and go like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But that would be pretty cool for a toga party. And I actually have a toga dress that I wear for certain events as well. Just a quick comment about the shootings in Cameron Park. Yes, a lot of people get shot. Yes, it's a crap hole, but at least we aren't. Let me tell you, I love Cameron Park, and Erasmo Castro has always done well in Cameron Park. Not only politically, but I have a lot of friends in Cameron Park. I just did a wedding in Cameron Park right before I left to San Cristobal. I love my Cameron Park people, but let me tell you guys, stop the shooting crap. Stop shooting up in the air. New Year's is coming, and let me tell you, my house is too close to you for you to be shooting up in the air. Do not shoot up in the air because those bullets might come to my house. And let me tell you, I don't want your bullets in me because what goes up must come down. But I love Cameron Park. That is La Candona clothing. Yes, that's what I said. No, La Candona. I might have said it wrong. That's right, Dr. Zavaleta. Dr. Zavaleta knows everything about Hispanic culture. Dr. Zavaleta is our local sociologist. And let me tell you, this guy's on point. That is La Candona clothing. And that's what it's called, La Candona. And let me tell you, I loved it. And it looks like a savana. but I love the fact that these guys were just out there wearing it. They were selling their wares. I actually got this. This is one of the necklaces that one of the guys was wearing, and it was kind of trippy because they were selling the bracelets, and I said, I'm done with the bracelets thing. I did that in 2020. It's a 2020 thing. I'm not going to start that off in 2021. So I said, I don't know if I really want to do that anymore. But because the guy was wearing it, I said, I'll buy that one from you. He goes like, oh, okay, no, que esta ha sido bendecida. Because they pray over your stuff. You know, if you buy like some necklaces from them or some bracelets, these guys in La Candona clothing, they go and they pray on your stuff. They didn't pray on my stuff. I don't think nobody wants to pray on anything that belongs to me. But a friend that was with me that was showing me around bought some trinkets, and they prayed over it. And I mean, they got this kind of weird prayer. It was kind of awesome. I'm not saying weird in a bad way. It was kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't pray like that, but hey, to each their own. Hey, man, they're La Candona people. They can do whatever the hell they want. It's their country, and it's their state. It's their jungle. Mario Humberto Robledo. He's a bully to me. Southmost isn't that bad. I live by there. Hey, I grew up on Southmost, but yeah, Southmost is pretty bad. Love y'all, my people from Southmost. My problem with the people from Southmost is that, my goodness, some of them are just so stupid. I mean, I love y'all. I grew up on Southmost, but gosh almighty, for a people to go out there and sell their votes for a plate, a chicken plate, y'all are stupid. I mean, look at the individual that y'all elected over Michael Rodriguez. I mean, y'all elected Nerith Kolansky. Nerith Kolansky doesn't give a rat's behind about Southmost, doesn't give a rat's behind about the city of Brownsville. The only thing that that politician cares about is putting money into her pocket and to Daddy Warbucks' pockets. That's it. So, I love y'all. Good morning, Erasmo. What is the city doing in regards to Christmas trees? Haven't heard anything. Well, and to all fairness, I'm going to say that, guys, give them a chance. I mean, Christmas was just yesterday. Este, give them a chance. I mean, todas ni se secan los mendigos árboles. Let them all dry out and put them up in the front of your yard, and supposedly they'll pick them up. So I'm going to start complaining about the Christmas trees all over the city of Brownsville when it actually becomes a problem. O sea, todavía están verdes. I don't think you're not supposed to even take down Christmas trees until after El Día de los Reyes Magos, no? Something like that? Or no? Something like that. I can't remember. I think there's like a little tradition. I don't believe in. I mean, I don't care for either of the days. I mean, they're okay. I mean, I Merry Christmas and stuff, and Feliz Dia de los Reyes Magos. I mean, we give presents to kids in Mexico. I'm still waiting for people to start sending in Christmas presents, guys. Yeah, chale. Start bringing in all those damn Christmas presents that you're supposed to bring. This is the last week. We need to start wrapping those suckers. But I'm going to give them until next week. Next week, I'll start complaining about the damn Christmas trees all over the place. Erasmo, si Jesús hubiera dicho, yo vendré a las 8, serían pocos los que se salvaran en Monterrey. Oye, Vladimir, pero déjame preguntar, ¿y en Cuba qué, compa? No sé cómo sea en Cuba, pero pienso este año, quiero que después pases a la oficina para platicar de mi viaje para Cuba. Pero, ¿y en Cuba? ¿Son puntuales o no? Pero los de Monterrey, no, son un caos. Mándame mensaje para ver cuándo tienes la oportunidad de venir, porque ya desde ahorita voy a empezar a planear el viaje a Cuba, me vale. Antes de que empiecen otra vez las restricciones por el Omicron. No, tengo que ir a Cuba. O sea, todo el año me la pasé, voy a Cuba, y no pude ni ir ni a Cuba, Cuba. El hombre Erasmo is going to buy a samurai outfit next. I actually have one, but not a samurai. I have a Chinese and a Japanese outfit, and I have a Chinese hat somewhere. But I'd love to have a samurai. Let me tell you, the only problem with buying a samurai outfit is that they're so damn expensive. I'm not even joking. Those things are expensive. In La Candona, and Dr. Zavaleta, if you're still on, in La Candona, they tenían una Avata, and they were selling it there in Palenque. La Avata era hecha it was made from the bark del árbol. O sea, era el lado del árbol, era toda una sola, una pieza, y tenías el hoyito y te la ponías. Y supuestamente esa era otra de la vestimenta de las personas allá en la Candona. Dr. Zavaleta, if you can confirm that. And it looked amazing, guys. I mean, it looked like amazing. And I was like, I need to get that. And I asked how much it was, and the guy goes, pues 10,000 pesos. And I said, like, I don't need that. I'm not going to spend 10,000 pesos on a piece of tree to wear. It looked amazing, though. Dr. Zavaleta, are you still there? Can you confirm the name of that thing? It was Avata. It looked like this, but that wasn't 10,000 pesos. Zavaleta does know everything. He did not know that Adela and I can. I think one of the things. Let me tell you guys, in all fairness to Dr. Zavaleta, no one believed me when I was telling them that Sylvia Atkinson was a rata inmunda, and she was pocketing people's money like crazy. I mean, that piece of trash stole millions and millions of our dollars, millions of our dollars. Not talking hundreds of thousands or a couple of hundreds, millions of our dollars. And Adela Garza was her accomplice in some of her schemes, but not all of her schemes. Sylvia Atkinson, guys, you have to understand, she had her hands in everything: the Port of Brownsville, the city of Brownsville, Cameron County. And I'm sorry, Joey Lopez here at Cameron County and the county judge, Eddie Treviño, and eran uña y mugre de Sylvia Atkinson. Uña y mugre. So, I don't blame Dr. Zabaleta for, supporting Adela Garza. It's just people don't realize, don't know. Adela Garza is a rata inmunda. That's what she is. Good morning, Victor, my man. ¿Cómo estás, papá? I think we, as a general public, are more interested in what you wore to the 50. If you come by my office, I could show you what I wore. I don't think I could actually say that on YouTube. The reason I ask is because I saw a pile of them by my ya tan pronto. Damn. I don't think people were starting to get rid of Christmas trees yet. I mean, todavía estaban verdes, ¿no? I mean, nosotros, whenever we did have a Christmas tree, we probably left it there till it was probably all brown and black por la flojera de no quitar todo el mugrero. En Cuba la gente no Déjame decirte, Vladimir, una de las cosas de las personas de las cuales tuve la bendición, buenos días, mañana me entregan el cuadro, 1,900 pesos, pues ¿de qué hicieron el mendigo cuadro? ¿De oro o qué? Si estás viendo el programa, Avi, ¿por qué 1,900 pesos? Aquí en Cuba lo que he notado es de que las personas que conozco ahí que son parte de la iglesia, ellos van al campo a trabajar. O sea, que como que toman su tiempo para ir a trabajar. Trabajan ciertos meses y luego otros meses no trabajan. ¿Estoy mal? Tú me puedes decir, Vladimir. Buen día, a Mari, hermosa. Buen día. Good morning, a Janet. ¿Llegó los muchachos de la boda? ¿Primo? ¿Ya llegaron? Ok, perfecto. Guys. ¿Fueron a comer algo? Bueno, que almuercen bien. Van a ir a almorzar los de la pareja que tengo que casar hoy en la mañana, porque llegaron. Pero está bien, no hay problema. Se vayan a almorzar y acabamos con lo que tenemos que hacer. Just one thing that I wanted to cover this morning, and then that's it. Let me say, well, two things. And I tried to allude to it last night, but last night was a crazy show, guys. Crazy show. Because el Negron was on there and he was saying his stupidities. And look, guys, one of the things that I've shared, I do not get frustrated with individuals doing their stupidities on the lives. Nothing phases me, nothing embarrasses me. Not that type. I'm old enough. And then Eddie Treviño said we complained. Eddie Treviño said that we were con perdón las personas de aquí, we were just bitching and bitching and bitching. That's his exact words. Eddie Trevino has no sense of public service. I don't know how the heck this guy is our county judge. No sense of public service to go out there to the individuals that elected him to be a public servant and to say all y'all want to do is bitch, bitch, bitch. That's his exact words, not mine. So I hope my people that are here from church don't take that in a bad way. But that's what his exact words. And again, a public servant going out there telling the individuals who are, I mean, suffering because of the inefficiencies of our elected leaders. And that's what happens, guys. They don't do their job. I mean, look at the long lines going on right now. And look, I'm not going to get into the argument of if it's cold season and people are getting the cold. I don't care. There's no excuse. This is United States of America, guys. There's no excuse for long lines to go get tested for COVID. There's no excuse. And I don't care. People may say, oh, well, it's happening everywhere. I don't care about everywhere else. I care about Brownsville, Texas. I care about Cameron County. And these individuals should have been better prepared because everyone knew, everyone expected there to be these issues in regards to a second wave. Everyone. I mean, no one out there in their right mind who has an ounce of scientific study or anyone that could read an article here or there, guys, would believe that we were not going to get several waves coming out. And we've got a bunch of waves. I want these individuals to be better prepared. They weren't prepared. Yesterday, they opened up. And yesterday, because I called them out early in the morning in regards to not having anything prepared for all these exams, guys, they went out there and they opened up. Oh, well, okay, we'll start the testing people at Brownie Road, on Brownie Road, guys. So I said, okay, somebody tenemos que andar complaining for them to take action, because if Erasmo Castro doesn't go out here and starts calling them out on their crap, then they won't do anything, guys. So they started to open up Brownie Park, Brownie Street or Avenue Boulevard. I don't know. So I went out there and I started sending people over there. They said they were going to be out there till 3 o'clock testing folks. They ran out of tests by 12:15, guys. They weren't testing anymore. So what about all those other individuals that were planning to go all the way up to 3 o'clock? We got screwed. And look, guys, I don't want to go all the way down Brownie Avenue Street. Is it Brownie Street? Brownie Drive? It's Brown with an E at the end. Don't even know. Está hasta allá, hasta la mamá de Tarzán. I don't want to go all the way over there just to be turned back and said there's no more tests. That is the inefficiency of our local elected leaders. They do not come through with their promises. Going back into the punctuality, guys. If you tell me at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock. If these individuals go out there and tell you that they're going to be testing till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you better have someone there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. At 2:59, you better have someone there testing. Because if you set the time and you don't keep the time, then it's chaotic. You're not being professional. And these individuals have every single resource out there allotted to it, guys. And let me tell you, and that's the difference, guys. We don't have all the resources in the state of Texas to be going out there, guys, and providing services to folk. And we still do what we can. And we do what we can. But we expect the pooling of our money, of our resources, which our local elected officials are responsible for. We expect them to be punctual, to be on time. I'm on time for my weddings. I'm on time for if I tell you at certain hour, I'm going to be there at certain hour. I want our local elected officials to be more on the professional side. And when they state a certain hour, I want them to fulfill. And let me tell you guys, and for all those butt kissers out there trying to make excuses for these people, you're only hurting yourself, because the more excuses you make for them, the more they think they can get away with murder. And let me tell you, son como el camello con el árabe. Nomás meten la patita dentro y en la mañana amanece el camello dentro de la carpita. And that's exactly what you're letting them do. You're letting them screw you over. Y peor todavía. I mean, if they only screwed you over, it doesn't matter. They screw over your kids, man, your children. If you don't care about yourself or your parents or your grandparents, at least care about your kids. They're taking what's belong to you. When are you cruising the tuk tuk? Saturdays. I use the tuk tuk on Saturdays, and I am planning to use it for the parade. I just need someone to drive it because my tuk tuk is amazing, amazing. Did y'all see? Before I go into, I was going to go into the. Gable, did you see the article that Texas Tribune put out? Gotcha, bro. I mean, que vergüenza, no? That Austinites are coming down here calling out the damn mayor because he's not doing his job. Did you read the article? I mean, the guy todavía, and you know what? This is what's so amazing. The guy treks, bro. The guy is completely clueless in regards to criticism. I mean, you got the Texas Tribune guys, Tribute. It's, I mean, a statewide news source because now they're focused more on the online than on selling actually newspapers, guys. You're talking about one of the number one news uh, forums here in the state of Texas, guys. And the guy's going out there, hey, mayor, what about all the criticism that you're getting for the damn mural? And and Trex goes out there like, why do you have to be so negative? And I'm going like, Trex, mayor, you can use that on Erasmo Castro, bro. You're actually calling the Texas Tribune negative. Weren't you praising them last month because they came out here and said that Veras food or whatever the heck that place is, Veras meat, whatever crap that they sell over there on Southmost? It was saying, "Oh, look, we're on Texas Tribune. They're a great magazine or a news source because they got Veras. What's that place called? Barbacoa place." And let me tell you, that place sucks. I don't care what anyone says out there. I don't care how many times it comes out on Texas Tribune. I don't care how many times it comes out on Texas Monthly. I don't care how many awards it gets. That carne de barbacoa es un asco. And I don't know who the hell. It's like when I think it's gringos that are out there trying to evaluate it because they said come to think like, oh, if it tastes funky, it must be good. It must be good Mexican food. It's not good Mexican food. Barbacoa is Veras barbacoa. I'm sorry, no está buena. I don't care how many people out there go and like it, no está buena. And you may like it, you may think that you're a gringo, está horrible. Prefiero la barbacoa de Big E's. Y déjeme decirles, las carnitas de la, no sé ni cómo se llama, está ahí cerca de la iglesia donde vamos, las carnitas de allí están riquísimas. Eh, el chicharrón allá en Güeros, no sé ni cómo se llama el lugar, pero está on Impala and East Street. They got good stuff over there, guys. Actually, I should have gone yesterday to pick up chicharrón. Now that I remember, Tuesday they have chicharrón. Pero, guys, that place is good. Veras, barbecue stop or something, es un asco. Asco de comida. I don't like it. I don't care. You may like it. More power to you. I hate it. And I don't like the people. And they support a De La Garza. I don't like De La Garza. El campesino no quiere trabajar en el campo y las personas de la ciudad menos. Lo poco que se produce en la isla, la dictadura lo exporta para otros países. Eso es lo que yo pensaba, Vladimir. Eso es lo que pensaba cuando miraba a estos personas de la iglesia allá trabajando en el campo. Pero necesito como que vengas para planear el viaje. COVID, I think about it. Think about it. COVID. I don't get it. What's up? Es Juan, my man. Oye, ya tenía rato de no venir, compadre. Pero siempre es un placer cuando tú vienes. Erasmo for president. Let me tell you guys, this country would be so much better off if Erasmo was president. And I accept. Love you, bro. But they pocketed all the money, bro. They did. And that's part of the problem, guys. Look at the damn mural, guys. Última hora, no, primero nos dicen que the mural es un asco. The mural is un asco. Everyone is making fun of it. For the Texas Tribune or Texas Monthly, I don't even remember what it is. For the Texas Tribune, guys, that is a liberal newspaper, well, all media sources are liberal, for them to be making fun of the mural. What happened to the wokeness? What happened? And in the article, guys, it's on my page. In the article, it mentions Brownsville, Texas being the second poorest city in the country, guys. In the country. I don't know when we moved from first place to second place, but hey, I mean, if that's the progress that Mayor Mendez is talking about, maybe, because the only ones that are making themselves rich here in the city of Brownsville are Mayor Mendez, the dumb commissary commissioners, Eddie Treviño, el imbécil, and el otro, Joey Lopez, and all the other county commissioners. They're the ones that are making themselves rich. Maybe that's why we moved up to the number one poorest city in the country to the number two poorest city in the country. It goes back to our leader in the White House. They forgot to order extra tests for January, really after Christmas gatherings, not or prepared. Well, let me say, and I understand that, but let me say, what has the Biden administration done right? Nothing. Nothing. Ha sido una vergüenza. And let me tell you, for anyone out there that was out there complaining about President Trump, do you think we got it better now? President Biden es una vergüenza para el país. It's like President Biden is like Brownsville leadership. Es una vergüenza because like now Texas Monthly, Texas Tribune, thank you, Gabriel, Texas Monthly. Now Texas Monthly, a liberal source, now they're making fun of Mayor Mendez. Well, it's the same thing. President Biden es una vergüenza para el país. I mean, everyone around the world is making fun of the United States because he's such a bungling idiot. A bungling idiot. Has done nothing right in regards to COVID, nothing right in regards to the economy, nothing right in regards to this Build Back Better. Build Back Better is going to be a disaster for this country, a disaster that we will probably take decades to come out of. They need money to clean up downtown. Let me show you guys. Yeah, estoy fastidiado. They're power washing the sidewalks in front of the businesses that are owned by the mayor downtown. And again, it's just a simple question, the same question that I asked last night. When are they going to start cleaning up your part of the city? Why is it that our funds are going to clean up in front of the mayor's business and the city commissioner's businesses? When are they going to start cleaning around throughout a whole downtown or the whole city of Brownsville? Why is everything going just to downtown? What about Southmost? Why are people on Southmost happy with Veras barbecue? It's horrible. By Rivera High School. Es un asco. Está horrible. Tienen basura. Parece basurero la calle allá para Rivera High School. Parece basurero. Literally, it looks like a dump. I'm not even going to talk about Boca Chica Boulevard or Ruben Torres because we already know about the medians. El problema en Cuba es que la Constitución no permite que el cubano pueda ser rico. Esa fue la razón por qué Donald Trump quitó Western Union, porque ellos se quedaban con los dólares y el cubano recibía otra moneda que no tenía valor fuera de Cuba. Exactamente. Y déjame decirte, y Vladimir puede testificar de ello, President Trump fue una bendición para Cuba, porque ponía presión para que hubieran algo de cambio en ello y no iba a tolerar el Partido Socialista y la socialización, el hacer socialista ciertas facciones de Estados Unidos. El problema con Biden y con todo el resto del squad que están en Washington es de que ahorita es socialismo supremo en Estados Unidos. Y qué vergüenza, ¿no? O sea, países como Venezuela, los cuales no podemos nosotros ni entrar, están añorando por algo diferente y nosotros queremos convertirnos en Venezuela. Qué vergüenza. Patético. Yes, Texas Monthly reports on the public criticism over pink mural and cost. Because they told us that it was going to cost $10,000. $10,000. And we came out paying some $70,000. ¿Regresaron, muchachos? No. Let me finish. Voy a acabar con los comentarios y luego ya me paso. Déjame acabar. Coronavirus is just a common cold according to the American Medical Association. Encyclopedia. ¿Llegaron los muchachos o no? ¿La pareja? ¿Todavía no? So be a talk show central RGB style. Love y'all. Como individuo decidí seguir usando el cubrebocas, lo que sea necesario para cuidarme. Y déjame decirte, Graciela, cada quien tiene, pues, cada quien tiene la opción de usar lo que quiera usar. Está correcto. O sea, pueden usar el cubrebocas todo lo que quieran. No hay problema. Es una decisión personal. Yo en lo particular, yo estoy fastidiado con las cubrebocas. Ya no creo en ellas, es puro guato, es puro borlote. A mí en lo personal no me sirven, me fastidian. Y déjame decirle, parte del problema es de que nosotros usamos las cubrebocas como queremos usar los calcetines. Bueno, yo no los cambio. Uso los mismos calcetines por como 2 semanas. Y de perdida no estoy usando otras vestimentas más de un día. Solamente los pantalones. Los pantalones de mezclilla los uso como 3 semanas. Porque soy ecologista. Supremo. Como individuo, y tienes todo derecho. Third Mural still has no response. Mayor fails on the article. Of course he does. Because Mayor Mendez has no plan whatsoever. I mean, he's just trying to figure out what is the best way for him to make money out of it. Mural sucks. It is. Está horrible. Didn't Treviño ask for another raise? Yes. Yes. Eddie Treviño asked for another raise. So did Joey López. O sea, ¿qué han hecho que amerite que tengan un incremento en el dinero que ya se les está pagando? O sea, es ridículo. Veras Pit Barbecue sucks. It does suck. Está horrible. I don't know why Texas Monthly and all these other places think it's so good. It's horrible. It does suck. And the people there, horrible customer service. Como que se les va la cabeza. Creen que porque salen en todos estos periódicos o estos artículos que se creen la mamá de Tarzán. La última coca en el desierto. Están locos. Está horrible la comida. Horrible. Trump 2024. Yeah, I want Trump back. The moment they decide to open the border, they should have started playing. Have you seen the lines at the border, guys? I mean, ayer crucé yo a pie. La línea estaba hasta allá atrás donde se pagan las monedas. It's horrible. Ahora, todo el amontonero de gente ahí vienen entrando. Ahora, yo quiero que venga la gente. Nomás que quiero que vengan de una manera un poquito más rapidita. Que barran en la price y frontage. Muchas gracias, ya. All right, guys, thank you. I'm going to end because my people are here. Real quick. Just thinking, elected, when you get elected, we elected someone to change the city and get elected to join Mafia Politics official, get arrested and not fired. 100%. Guys, have a great morning. God bless. I'll be back tonight. Mike, love you, Mike. Gabriel, love you, Papa. Gabriel, let me know if you come back, be on the show tonight, Gabriel. Send me a message. Love y'all. Guys, social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. Hasta la noche, 9 o'clock.